Hey guys, welcome back. Ninja Llama here once again for another first look. This time it is Warhammer 40,000 Deathwatch Enhanced Edition. This is developed and published by Rodeo Games. They were kind enough to send me a review copy of this, so take this as you will. Deathwatch is a turn-based strategy game where you command Space Marines to defeat the Tyranid invasion. You have missions in a variety of locations and improve your Marines as they level up. As you can see here, I got several of them. We're going to go ahead and start midway through my campaign just so we can kind of get a better idea of the game, so we don't have to just go through a lot of the workup. We can kind of see what's going on. There's not a lot of spoilers here, so you probably shouldn't worry about that. However, I guess I'll talk about the story in a minute, but I don't really think you're going to be spoiled very much. You'll just get to see a mission halfway through. Or I think halfway through, I don't know, partway through. There's a wide variety of weapons and stuff. Like this is just the inventory for this one guy that he can use. And there's also a large variety of units. There's several different kinds of Space Marines. Actually, if we go back here, what is it? The Codex? Here you can see how many different kinds of units you can have. Like each one of these guys, well, I guess they're not all units. Some of these are weapons, but you have, several different kinds of weapons you can do. I believe this is a port of a iOS game. It kind of plays like it. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes I kind of think, man, maybe this was iOS, but it's not a big complaint. I still like the game. I did get like a flamer weapon. You click on it, it shows you range, other just important stats about it. So let's see here. Just a quick overview before we get started, and there will be a review screen at the end of the video that lists all these points too. So if you just want to get a written breakdown of what I think of the game, you can look there. But pros, the graphics, I like how the graphics look. We'll actually go ahead. I think I've set myself up, so we're going to jump in to this. I like the graphics. There's cool little character interactions that we'll see. I like the customizable units. The game feels very nicely polished. The story is okay. It's, in my opinion, it's just like a frame for all the battles. There's not a lot of super. We'll just take these guys and we'll check them out in the game. There's not a lot of really in-depth story. Got a nicely drawn loading screen here with some cool quotes that change. There's packs. We have some nice voices you hear. Okay, a few of the cons that I've noticed. There's a low variety of enemies. This is the main thing I've noticed. Like I've played through 2 acts, and I've seen 4 different types of enemies. I mean, I guess it could change, but I've seen the standard 2 or 3 types, and then you'll have the boss type. So it's not a lot. You zoom in and out with the mouse. You pan with left mouse. You can rotate with right mouse. Zoom in and out with the wheel. We're going to go over here. Also, it's not a super deep strategy game. There's not any base management or any in-depth skill trees. It's just, here's your weapon. Here's what you can do with it. We will run out here. Let's see. This guy, he's just one of our standard people. We'll run you out to the end here to see what's going on. Okay, there's one of our guys here. And we actually, oops, I thought I had one left. We have 4 action points. You use these to action 1, 2, 3. So he'll actually get hit once. Oops, for shame. But I think actually what we can do, let's move to here. We're going to try something. We're going to set Overwatch. This is kind of like, can he shoot through there? He can. So if anybody moves into this area, the blue shaded area, he will shoot with as many action points as he's left. So he's got 1 shot left. Each shot takes 1 action point, except on the heavy guy, each shot takes 2 action points. We're actually going to run him around. We'll run you up there, and we'll run you right here. You got to be careful not to get in their way, or you will affect their stuff. Here's a ability. This is like volley fire. It allows him to. I don't think you can pull up his stats. Do it or during battle. But here we go. We're in turn. You got to click off of people to end turns. Here's our standard enemy. Oh, didn't quite kill him. He's going to take one attack. Did a fair amount of damage, I guess. What we're going to do. We're actually just going to shoot this guy again with our flamethrower. Put him down. Oh. Oh, giving tips on how to kill stuff. Awesome. So we'll move around here. Hopefully there's not somebody standing there. Okay, there's not. So there's a guy. What we're going to do is we're actually going to move down one. And we're going to shoot at this guy right here. And the guy that does the killing, this is the standard ranged unit. The guy that does the killing gets a higher amount. Everybody else just gets a lower amount of XP. Let's see. We're going to move you. You can move down here. They can't walk through one another, so you got to be cautious. That 1, 2. We're going to go 2 here, just so I can do another Overwatch. Go an Overwatch out this way, and then we'll move you up right behind, and we'll go ahead and end our turn. So there's no permadeath in this game, I don't believe. Also, we missed it right there during the enemy turn, but there's a little fast forward button, so you actually don't have to wait during the enemy turn, which is actually quite nice. We're going to run you up 2 so we get a couple shots if we need to. Okay, here is this guy. This is, I just saw him, was it last time I saw one of him? Anyways, I think if you start your turn in his line of sight, it's like bad news. So this guy may be in trouble, but we'll see if we can't save him. Wonder if he'll be able to shoot from here. He may be able to. Where's our little thing? Normally there is a oh, here it is. It's way out there. He was just out of our line of sight. Oh, well, phooey. This is going to be a pain. So let's run you up here. We'll bring you up close. We'll get our guy with our heavy gun up here. Also, is this how we want everybody? You know what? Let's move you down and we'll bring the heavy guy up one. He has a war gear is what it's called. I'll go into a little more detail in some of the stuff after. See here, we can hit this and it will actually speed up. Oh, he ran away. Okay, so now with the addition of that little dog-like thing that ran, that is the 4 types of enemies that I've seen this entire time playing. I've been playing for 2-3 hours now, I believe. But let's see. We know that guy's over there. This is a melee guy. 1, 2, 3. May take this a little slower. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to move. Just in case somebody comes from down here, we're going to set an Overwatch here. We're going to move you up. Okay, here's the guy. Take this guy out. I'm going to set an Overwatch at this hole just in case something decides to pop out. We're going to move you up one and set an Overwatch with this guy. He has a huge range. Actually, we could just shoot that guy, or we could set an Overwatch. You know what? Let's set an Overwatch in case something else moves. And then your Overwatches can overlap. This is our guy with our flamer here. So we are going to set an Overwatch towards this way. Maybe hit that guy, and you. Actually, what we'll probably want you to do, I pull you back and run you up to the center. But enemy turn here. We will speed up for just brevity here. Ouch! Oh, I should have looked at his range. He's not going to move at all. Ouch! Oh no! Okay, well, I just heard that you know, the people haven't died. I actually haven't ever lost anyone. I'd hate to start that now. We'll run you up, try to shoot at this guy around the corner here. Ouch. Oh, here's a dude. So now, let's see. We need to get this guy up here. Can you shoot at anyone? You can hit this guy, so go ahead and shoot at him. This guy is a beast. And we're going to move you up here out of the way. And since you're hurt, we're going to let this guy move up. We know there's that guy around the corner. Kind of want to put this guy here and this guy right behind him. Then you can just kind of hang out. Now, can you see anyone? Does anybody have enough AP to do Overwatch? The guy in the back does, which is almost unfortunate, but we'll just set this behind him in case something pops out. You never know. Go ahead and end it. I like the little overlays. I think it... Oh, crap. Oh, no. Okay, so he actually didn't run out of the way this time. So, I think we're going to have lots of fighting this turn. Let's see. You have the gun. Can you shoot at this dude? Okay, not very well. So what we're going to do, actually, we're going to move up. We're just going to cut this guy. With our little sword here, awesome. And then, actually, there's no way back here. Just to kind of clear the way, we're going to move this guy back towards here. And the reason for that is so maybe we can get some more... We can move him up and shoot, which is probably a good idea. Just because he can do a lot of damage to this guy. So, what we should probably do, we'll move you up here. We can start shooting. We're going to try and take out... Okay, let's shoot him again. Oh, dang it, I thought we were going to be able to kill him. Well, we're going to move you up to... And let's just shoot the big guy. I was thinking maybe we could kill him. Let's just get rid of the big dude, because they do a lot of damage. We can bring you up here to shoot through this little gap, maybe? Oh, yeah, there you go. And here's a guy. Here's a guy. And the objective is to stand on these skulls this time. There's varying objectives, but most of the time they all just end up... you standing on some sort of square, get all your people here, go here, do this, but it's all basically just the same thing. So everybody's basically done. We unfortunately don't have enough for Overwatch. Uh-oh. I basically attack our little wounded dude. Oh, he ran out of AP. That's a range guy. Oh, here's another big one. Oh, he had 1 AP left. If you have melee, you can do a counter-strike or a counter-attack. Let's see, you can hit there, but honestly, we may want to get ready for this guy. What I think you're going to do... Oh, I moved him too far. He can't now. Because he takes 1 AP to do that, 2 AP to fire. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take this guy out. And then this guy can move up too, and he's going to do an Overwatch this way. Oh. Sometimes I forget and hit WSAD and click the mouse, and it kind of jumps the screen around. That's my own fault, not the game's. So we're going to run you. What we can do here, what kind of range does this guy have? You can get some information on these guys sometimes. Oh, what's this? 20% crit to all Tyranids in 6 square range. Oh, that's cool. You can see their abilities. So this is the guy we want to have as much AP as possible for this. We're also going to aim down the center here. You have 3. You have the flamer. So actually, you're the guy. Let's just kind of switch spots. You run around. You can run down here and also put out a... kind of shoot in this general direction in case somebody tries to come around. And you don't have anything, right? Yeah. This, like I said, gives everybody crit until the end of next turn, but we don't want to use that quite yet. Once we get involved with this guy, we may. Oh, there was Overwatch. Well, there was a... looked like a range guy. I didn't see. The screen automatically does zoom into enemy movement. Let's see here. So... kind of move you down one. Because he has such a long range. We're going to just move him down one and set up a really, wide path. This guy's a melee. We are going to... Oh, excuse me, I had to cough. We're going to run him down here. And then you, where are you shooting? Right there, right there. So we'll move you up next to him. And also throw this out. And then these two guys, move you guys up here. You don't see anybody, so you're going to move forward again. Oh, there's a guy. I saw him right there. He'll be hit by these people in Overwatch. We need to watch out for people jumping out behind us. That is something that is a recurring feature. And there's an important point that you just saw right there. If there's two people shooting or in Overwatch on one square, and they, ooh, look at this, and they actually, you know, an enemy has triggered them or whatever, they will just shoot, period. Like, so even if one guy could kill them, they're both going to shoot. You can't, you know, oh, well, he's going to kill him, and then he'll shoot the next guy. If they're both at one spot and the enemy walks in, they will both attack. I think that's realistic. Doesn't bother me. It's just something to keep in mind. I think we are going to activate this, just so everybody gets a boost here. It's, oh yeah, right there. One turn, 80% crit. Basically, I want that because of this right here. That way, if we do get a crit, we can knock these big guys out. No problem. Was there a guy right here? Let's walk you forward one. We can see, oh, there was. Oh, it's a fire-breathing guy. Oh, sweet. I was afraid we were going to have to take him out with... So you can shoot to there. So in order for you to shoot with your little bolt gun, we'll run you around here. That may be one short still. It is. And because we have two more people, we will run you in range just to kind of take some pot shots at this guy. That boost really makes a big difference. We'll run you up here, and instead of moving you any farther, I'm going to set up an Overwatch in case somebody tries to run out from behind there or around. Okay, buddy, you're up. You get one shot at this, so you use both your movement to lumber forward and then take this dude out for us. Awesome. Now you run up here, and hopefully he's in your range now. Nope. Okay, so let's just move you up again, and then we'll go ahead and end our turn. And this is pretty much exactly what you can expect from all the missions that I've seen so far. And let's see. Who do we want to take this guy? I guess you can just take this guy out. And you can move up to... And there's also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but there's card packs to get new characters, new, you know, weapons, that kind of stuff. I don't know if they're going to do microtransactions for them. So I kind of hope not personally, but I could see where they could add that in. I imagine that is what happened when it was in the mobile. But I could be mistaken. I don't know that for a fact. Let's just run everybody far forward as we can. Yeah. These two will go around that way. There's some minor strategy. There's not any, like, at least not that I've noticed, not any, like, cover bonuses or anything, you know, of that sort. So, personally, I like a good strategy game. It gets a little in depth, so I could have enjoyed stuff like that, but I think it plays well regardless. Okay, so there's nobody there. You know, we're just going to stop you, put an Overwatch out in case somebody moves, and we're going to run you up. And he's going to cover this guy since he's not going to be able to attack this turn. We need to remember there's a guy that moved down here. He's either over here or over here. So we'll move you up one more turn. You can go on Overwatch next turn. Oh, there he is, right there. We'll move you up. Hopefully you can get a shot on this guy. Come on, take him out. Oh, well. You're going to pay for your actions. We will do this. Yeah. Maybe if he runs up, we'll get a shot. Oh, here he comes. Oh, come on, Overwatch, man. Oh, yeah. Save the day. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to have you, when nobody's here, you're just going to walk around and clear this area. Is anybody here? No. And no, we all can't get here this turn, so he's just going to stop and aim here in case somebody tries to move out. course, he's shooting right there, so you can run over here. You will take a couple turns to get there, so I'll move him 2 over. Oh, I meant to just move 1 over, because now he can't do Overwatch. So we'll move him all the way over now. We'll move this guy. I don't think there's any enemies. So let's just run everybody up. Just kind of unsure about down here, so we're just going to leave this guy Overwatch. The missions are fairly short. This is 20, 30 minutes of mission, something like that. So you can, let's move everybody back just so we can move on here. Go open a card pack, because I imagine this is the end of the mission. I haven't had any dual objectives in a mission yet, so they're all single objective. Victory, yep, so that's the end of that. So when that's done, everybody gets their XP, and we'll go through the level up screen so we can see what that's all about. Mission cleared. We got 20 of these, they're like reputation points or something, I can't remember. And you get a card, so you click on it. We got a plasma cannon. Ooh, that's high damage. But this is what I don't like about plasma weapons, and we'll look at that in just a second. Brood Lords and Hive Tyrants that lower the accuracy. Okay, well, there's some people that I haven't seen. Go ahead and go into our Space Marines. Start with Samuel here, our Blood Angel. He's tactical. He has 7,600 points. Let's look at his abilities. This allows him to take 4 action points from next turn. Plus 15 with melt weapons. What was I wanting him to get something? Killing an enemy has 20% chance to return 1 action point. I want that. We're almost there, so I'm not going to do anything with him. This guy. Do I like this? 50%. Okay, that's what we're going for on him. These are the melee weapons that we have so far. We got the chainsword, standard Space Marine fare. This has a nice ability that there's a 50% chance you'll get a free retaliation attack if a melee unit hits you, and that's why I use that over the power axe. Early on, I just had these, and this was slightly better, but it didn't have that parry, so I didn't actually use it. When you go into your level up, it's not a level up in the sense that you level up and everybody gets, or all of his stats get a point. It's you level up and you get to pick 1 stat to go up. So I've upped accuracy a lot, crit once, maybe not even once on this guy, and health once or twice. And this starts out really low, and then it gradually builds up to where you see it there. There's Lavis. Oh, there's also a point. See, these guys have like Roman numerals. It's generally considered the higher the Roman numeral, the more capable that particular Space Marine is. So the guys with higher points, you want to make sure you keep them leveled up. Okay, so I think I'm going to save his XP too, just because I'm going for some of these cool abilities. Try that one again, or maybe it's this one. Oh, I think it was this one that I was going towards. He is shooting our flame weapon. This is what I was talking about. This overcharge, or not overcharge, what's it called? Doesn't tell me. But anyways, this has a secondary fire mode that uses all AP to shoot a giant shot. So you can actually use all 4 AP on 1 shot, and it'll just go as excess damage. And as long as you hit, that's a really good thing. But this is why I don't like plasma weapons. It's a 15% chance that firing this weapon will cause it to overheat and become unusable for the rest of the turn. So even if you just shoot once, it'll overheat and you can't use your remaining 3 shots. And I was using it, and it seemed like this 15% chance popped up a lot. And, okay, and here's a little hint. War gear stats on the left are combined with your Space Marine stats for a final value. On the right, you can see any unique war gear behaviors this item may have. It's cool. And that's why I don't use those. I prefer the bolt pistols. And the flamer's okay. I just use it because it has so much higher damage than these, even though it has lower range. Like the bolts have 4, that's 3. See, who do we have next? Magnus we didn't take with us. You get to pick and choose at that beginning screen who you take with you. Regulus, what do you have? You have the Nightbreaker. This is just a standard like assault rifle, I believe. And here's the plasma gun that we unlocked, I think. Yeah, I think this is it. But anyways, that is the customization screen for that. if you hit inventory, you can actually just go through and click on everything. Like here is that war gear that the Ortho was carrying that gave us all 80% crit until the next turn. Oh, what is this? I can't click on it because it has it. Let's go down and just click on a random bolt pistol. Oh, click on this one. What is this? Oh, I thought it was going to tell me what that was called. Let's see. We have just standard stuff like these necklaces and everything. These are carried by the Space Marines. Ortho's a good example. Down here in these war gear slots, and you unlock these for quite a lot of points. So I've only actually got one person unlocked, and that's him. Let's go ahead and open packs. I don't have any, but you can buy a pack right here. With this, we'll buy 2 packs, just because, so we can kind of see what the kind of stuff is. So let's open this. I've gotten a pack when I completed the axe last time. Ooh, a melt-a-gun. Oh, wow. An assault marine. And, ooh, I haven't had any grenades. I've been kind of wanting them. Awesome. Let's check out the grenade. 65% damage to all adjacent units. That is amazing considering it does 320 damage. And 15% chance to crit for 200%. That is amazing. So I will definitely be carrying super frag grenades. Let's check out this guy. I'm just... Oh, Medicae? Something? Medicae? Heal for 5% of health for each unused action point at the end of your turn. Oh, that's really cool. Killing an enemy heals. Leave attacks multiple units. What's a melt-a-gun? Has no special abilities, but it has a really nice damage. So now let's open our last pack. Then we'll go outfit our units to see which is best, and then we'll call it good. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Wow. Okay, so that's amazing. Deathfire. Range of 3. It's really short range, but it does a ton of damage. Oh, it's a 2 AP cost. Posture. Each kill with a melee weapon adds 10% dodge. Ooh. Beast Slayer. 20% crit and 20% damage on large units until your next turn. Okay. Okay, that's abilities you can get. And the last one. Ooh, is another one of these. Oh, wow. See, this is how much of a difference it is between a 2-tier and a 3-tier. That is a huge difference. Oh, and that one also is a special. It's a named one. So, I don't have any more of those points. So let's just check on our Space Marines. I bet Ortho is going to be the guy that can carry those. Okay, so he can. And, is he the guy that gets a bonus to melt weapons? He is. So let's check. Let's give him one of these. Let's give him. He has this. Oh, he can't carry that big melt-a-gun. But he can carry this one. This is a range of 8. Yeah, this is a range of 4. It's like half the range. I'm almost thinking about leaving the range because I carry 2 melee units in my squad normally. So they're the ones who get up close and personal. When I go into a battle, I only take 1 melee unit. I may take 1 closer guy. I don't know. But I will decide that at a later date. This has been the first look at Warhammer 40,000 Deathwatch. Review copies provided to me by Rodeo Games. I would recommend it. It's not a super in-depth strategy game, but I think that it is quite fun to play. You'll see all of my pros cons list on the following closing screen. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. So please remember to like, favorite, subscribe. You know what to do.